to my channel. This is Ivy. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video, and also drop some comments in the comment section. So today we'll be teaching you how to cut a basic pencil skirt. A high waist pencil skirt. What you need a scissors, a tape rule, a chalk, and the fabric. You only need 3 measurements for the skirt. You need your waist measurements, your hip measurements, and your length. That's the skirt length. So the waist we are using is 29, the hips is 37, while the length is 24. We are going to divide the waist and the hips measurements by 4. 29 divided by 4 is 7.25, while 37 divided by 4 is 9.25. So you are going to divide your waist and your hip measurements by 4. So you are going to use your hip measurements to cut out your fabric. You use your hip measurement to cut out your fabric, and by your length, this particular skirt is going to have a band. So we are going to subtract for the band. We are going to subtract 1.5 inches for the band. For the band, that's 24 minus 1.5. We have 22.5. But remember, we are going to be hemming it. So we'll just cut 24 straight down. We cover up for the band allowance. So you use your length 24 by your hips measurement. Before we are going to cut out our fabric now. What we are going to cut, we are going to use the largest part of the body, which is the hips. Our hips is 37. We are going to be adding the sewing allowance and the zip allowance, because this skirt is going to have a zip at the back. We are going to add the sewing allowance and the zip allowance. Sewing allowance, if you are just starting, I will advise you use 2 inches each for sewing allowance. If you are like already into it, you can use 1, you can use 1.5, depending on if you know that okay, eventually you will not make a mistake. The 2 inches extra allowance is just to make sure that okay, in case you make a mistake, maybe the skirt is too tight, you can easily have an allowance to fall back to. So that's 2 inches each. We have 4 sides, that's 2 times 4. So we are going to add our hips measurement plus 8 plus the zip allowance. The zip allowance are going to be using 1.5 inches on both, and that's times 2. 1.5 times 2 is 3. So we have 37 plus 8 plus 3, that's 48. So what we are cutting now is 48. 48 by, we are going to cut 48 by 24, which is the length of the skirt. We are cutting 48 by 24, which is the length. This is the length of the skirt, right? This is the hip plus sewing allowance plus zip allowance. I believe you get this simple calculation. It's very simple. If you want to cut yours, just go ahead and add 11 inches to your hip allowance. You don't have to go through all this rigorous calculation. Just add 11 inches to your hips and cut it by your length. So let's go ahead to the cutting proper now. Okay, so we are done cutting. This is our fabric. This is the length. This is the length we have there, 24. Then this here is 48. Just make sure you add 11 inches to your hips allowance, then cut it by your length. That's all, as simple as ABC. So you are going to be folding it into 4. I folded this one into 2. This is folded into 2 like this. Make sure when you cut it straight. Maybe I'll do a video on how to cut your fabric straight, like how to cut fabric if there's anything like that. You fold it like this, then you leave your zip allowance. This allowance right here is your zip allowance. Make sure you fold it on the wrong side. We are going to be marking on the wrong side. Don't mark on the right side of the fabric. So we have 1.5 here, which is remember our zip allowance. This is 1.5 here. That's why I left this allowance here. So what we are going to do is, your waist measurement is, my waist measurement is 7.25. So we'll come here, measure the waist 7.25. It's not up to 7.5. I mark 7.25 here. That's starting from here, not from the zip allowance, starting from this fold here. You mark 7.25. This will add 1 inches dart allowance. That's from where you stop, you put your taper there, add 1 inches dart allowance. And your sewing allowance, you add your sewing allowance. I'm using 1.5, but like I said earlier, if you're just starting, I would advise you use 2 inches sewing allowance. So this is, you come here, you mark where your hips will be. Since this particular skirt is an high waist skirt, remember I said it's an high waist skirt, so from the waist to the hips is 9. Yeah, just like it's not really constant. There are some people that their hips are lower, so make sure you know the body type of whoever you're sewing for. So mine is from waist to my hips is 9. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to leave 1 inch. Did you see how I place my tape rule? This 1 inch is to cater for the band area, and I'm going to be marking where 9 is. So this is where I'll mark my hips allowance. So my hips is 9.25. This is 9.25 right there, and what we have left is the sewing allowance, which is 1.5. So what we do now is we join this like this with a joint to cuff. We join this from the waist, we join it to your hips with a joint to cuff like this. Then down here, you come here, you subtract, you come here, you measure. Maybe I should turn it the other way. This is the lower part. You come here, you measure 1.5. Remember, it's a pencil skirt, so you are going to be joining this with your hips. You are going to be coming gently like this. Can you see what I did right here? This is the waist, this is the hips. From the waist to the hips is 9 inches. You mark your waist by a gentle slope, come to your hips, then take 1 inches away from the end, 1.5 inches away from the end, and mark it and join it like this with a gentle, with a sloping line. I believe you can see what I did right here. So we are going to cut this now. We are cutting the back pattern and the front pattern together, as you can see. So we are going to go ahead and cut now. Yeah, we are done cutting. As you can see, this is the waist, this is the hips, and this is the lower part. So on the zip area, we are going to come here, the lower part, that's on the back pattern. We are going to take in 1 inches also. This is the pencil skirt. We are going to take in 1 inches from the back pattern. This is the front pattern. We have separated the front pattern. So you are going to take 1 inches like this, and you are going to like connect it like this. Gently. You connect it like this. So you are going to cut this part off. This is just to make it fitted. Yeah, there we go. So we are done cutting our pencil skirts. I'm going to be cutting the band now. So you're going to take whatever fabric you have left to cut your band. You can just cut a straight one and divide it later. This whole length here is 45, you know, it's more than, you are going to be cutting that's your waist measurement, which is 29. That's the length you are going to be cutting. You are going to be adding your necessary sewing allowance too. We are going to be cutting 3 inches. Remember, the band is 1.5 length. 1.5 times 2, that's 3. So we are going to cut 3 inches. We are just going to cut it straight. So I'll cut now and show us. Okay, so we've got the long strand of the band. I'm going to be dividing it into the various sections now. So our front pattern is for the waist is 29. You divide it by 2. 29 divided by 2, you give us 14.5. You are going to be adding 3 inches. Remember our 1.5 sewing allowance on the skirts. That's 1.5 times 2, 3. So we have 14.5 plus 3, that's 17.5. I'm just going to cut 18 right here. So this is like so this is for the front. Now we are going to be cutting 2 for the back pattern. Remember, the back pattern is 2 pieces. So we are going to cut same. But remember that there's a sewing allowance and there's a zip allowance with the sewing allowance. So you just divide this by 2. Just divide this into 2. Whatever excess you have, you trim it off. So we are done. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, drop some comments, and also subscribe to this channel. You know it's very important. Subscribe to this channel, and you can also share our videos with your family and friends. Till I see you in my next video. Bye. Stay safe.